Hello, everyone. This is Renee, Cobb, and Adam Banks, and welcome to Overtones Live Off the Cuff Collab Show. Valentine's week, everyone. That was the Goodwin Brothers with Don't Need a Cotton, a wonderful tribute song to the state of Kentucky written by the great Sarah Beth Terry. All people and music that we love, so let's give it up for them as well. Goodwin Brothers also nominated for Bluegrass Band for the Lexington Music Awards, and we have so much to be proud of and to pay tribute to this evening, and only 1 hour to do it on the air live tonight as we're coming to you from Radiolex, WLXU 93.9 FM in the Debra Hensley studio at Grayline Station. The first thing I'm looking most forward to in 2024 on this now 11th time on the air collab experience.
Oh man, that
with Overtones Live and Off the Cuff, joining musical forces together once again to bring our audience yet another special edition show, and this one dedicated to the upcoming Lexington Music Awards with a spotlight on Album of the Year and Song of the Year categories. But first, most of all, when those Lexington Music Awards nominees came out last month, we saw my co-host name on it for the very first time, so let's give it up for Adam Banks making his first appearance on the nominees list for DJ of the Year.
Well, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Like I said, I'm glad we're on the radio so people can't see my face. But I also want to give it up for Overtones Live / Listen Locally, who is nominated for Music Company of the Year, and for you, Renee, being nominated in this year's Community Service category. So congratulations to you and Warren.
Thank you so much, Adam. So, Adam, we're going to be spinning some tunes tonight. We have an all-star cast assembled in the studio this evening, and we have all nominees for Song of the Year and Album of the Year right here, right now, and a lot of music to share tonight. So, without further ado, here are your nominees for Song of the Year. And we'll give a round of applause after each one of these. First of all, Anxiety by Kevin Kross.
Yeah.
B-List Celebrity by Vanessa Davis. Girls Night Out by Trish Torline. Hey Dad by Andrew Moore and Hooch.
Yeah.
Holiday by Rags and Riches.
Woo.
And Jesus in Jail by Taylor Hughes. Let's get a round of applause for all of our Song of the Year nominees.
And now, nominated for Album of the Year, Anxious Always by Kevin Kross.
Oh, once again, yeah.
I Need a Holiday by Rags and Riches.
Woo!
Resurrection Noise by Boone, Pittman and the Fugitives. The Triplets by Vanessa Davis. Let's give it up for all of our Album of the Year nominees as well. So let's get this musical extravaganza started first with the nominees who are in both categories. So let's first welcome Vanessa Davis, Rags and Riches, and Kevin Kross to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. So congratulations, everyone. How exciting of a year has this been for all of you? And first of all, let's talk about how these are not the only categories that you all are nominated for. So Vanessa, let's talk about your other categories before we get started.
Yeah, so this year I am nominated for Music Educator of the Year. A lot of people in the music scene don't know that actually
That's
my
awesome.
main adult job is that I have my own home studio and I teach music lessons. So Music Educator, Singer-Songwriter, and Female Vocalist are my other nominations besides the Album and Song of the Year.
Outstanding. Well, let's pass that. Let's round of applause for that.
Yeah, that's
Pass this over to Rags and Riches, and let's hear what you guys have.
We're excited to say we got Album of the Year, Pop Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, Male Vocalist of the Year, and Drummer of the Year this year at the nominations.
Is this the Rags and Riches show or what?
I think it's the Trish, Torline, Vanessa Davis, and Rags and Riches show, definitely. And so we'll put this microphone over to Kevin Kross.
Hello.
Kevin, what do you got for us this year?
I was nominated because of awesome support from my friends and family. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
But I'm in the hip hop category and vocalist, which y'all's vocals are awesome. So I feel like honored to be in that. But those two plus my album and song Anxiety.
Outstanding. Let's give Kevin a round of applause. And Kevin, is this your first nomination?
It is, yes,
Okay,
it is.
so we have some newbies here in the studio with us too. So since we're within a few hours of a holiday, let's start off this musical extravaganza with Rags and Riches nominated song from their album I Need a Holiday. Here is Holiday.
I need a holiday. Get me away from this crazy place. It's only Monday, so I'm taking my rocket ship to outer space. Eyes glued to linoleum, yet my mind is gassed up. No petroleum. Gonna trade in my desk for a podium. Everybody back home full of sodium. I'm on a train to New York, London, Tokyo, on a magical mystery ride. I'm up here looking at the stars, Venus and Mars, on a magical mystery ride. I need a holiday. Get me away from this crazy place. It's only Monday, so I'm taking my rocket ship to outer space. Curiosity's alive, I wanna feel what it felt. I'm dodging rocks from the haters like an asteroid belt. Call my boss, say I quit and trim my resume to catch a vibe and a buzz from light years away. Space president, I'm the new space president. Yeah, yeah. I'm up here looking at the stars, Venus and Mars, on a magical mystery ride. I need a holiday. Get me away from this crazy place. It's only Monday, so I'm taking my rocket ship to outer space. Peace.
Well, we had the holiday dance going on here in the studio during that song. Great job, guys. These guys won the Josie Music Award for their song Talk last year, and you all just turned right around and put out another great offering in this album project. Tell us a little bit about the album and what fans might need to know about the project.
Yeah, so it was, we kind of rebranded at the start of last year. We didn't know where to go with our sound, and so we kind of wanted to be more, I don't know, what would you say, poppy, and we had a little bit of humor in the songs and stuff like that. So that was what went into that.
Like tongue in cheek,
Yeah.
right? Well, a lot of that stuff ends up on TikTok these days. So that's a
Yes,
smart
it does.
strategy move. It really is. I mean, to target your audience towards social media. I would do that.
And these guys are the TikTok kings. I will say that.
Yes.
You all do such a great job. I've tried to talk them into doing a seminar for all of us on how to work social media because they do it like nobody else.
I know your following just seems to grow every single year, every single month, for that matter.
Yeah. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause.
Pressure, pressure. All eyes are on me. Game face, I'm ready. Brutal and vicious. Lord knows I'm ambitious. The epitome of greatness, a ruthless king. I'm rolling with the punches, finding my way. I got this weight on my back, so I'm setting the pace. When all is said and done, I'll be crowned a legend. The bell's about to ring and I'm feeling up. Pressure, pressure. I'm feeling up. Pressure, pressure. Determined to fight. I got this weight on my back. Determined to fight. I got this weight on my. I'm rolling with the punches, finding my way. I got this weight on my back. I'm feeling that. Pressure, pressure. I'm feeling that. Pressure, pressure.
Let's give them a round of applause. And we wish you the best of luck. Let's talk about another Lexington music veteran, Vanessa Davis, who, along with another stellar album produced in the past year, has another new addition in her life.
Yeah, I just had
Tell
a
us about that.
baby.
Wow.
He'll be 2 months old on the 17th, and I just can't believe it. I am loving mom life, and it's been crazy, but kind of cool figuring out how to balance everything and still get out to do things like this while my husband's at home with the baby. So
We are so excited you're here, and I haven't seen you since before you had the baby.
I
so
know.
you look
Last time you saw me, I had a
fantastic.
nice big bump.
First one?
Yes.
Yeah.
First baby? Wow. I think that is a change.
She's ambitious. So her album project matches her ambition in the mom department, let me tell you, because it was called The Triplets. And when she announced this album title, it was a little concerning.
Yeah, I announced the album at my birthday concert. I always do a concert for my birthday, and this one was a big year, so it was a big concert, and it had a lot of special guests, and the audience was large. And I announced the album, and I announced my pregnancy, and then I had people going, "Wait, are you having triplets?"
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, "No, I'm not having triplets." The album is called The Triplets because it's 3 songs that I wrote on the same day.
So she gave birth to much more than a beautiful son this last year. And I've been watching, these songs being done in Bourne for a couple years now. She's test drove them at a lot of open mics that we've had. Artists in
actually,
Residence.
I want to say a songwriters round at Bluegrass Barrel House was where I debuted.
Yes. All 3 songs?
I think all 3 of
Yes.
the triplets debuted there. Yeah.
All 3 songs. So we're going to hear B-List Celebrity, which is nominated for Song of the Year. Vanessa, what do you have to tell us about the song?
B-list celebrity. I've heard from a lot of other songwriters in the community that they can commiserate with this, that as a songwriter, you never know what you're walking into when you go to a show. You might end up having a whole bunch of people in the audience that you know, and you might end up not knowing anyone, and you might have people that said they were going to come and then they don't come. And so it's just kind of a little bit tongue-in-cheek, just about that missing little expectation where your friends are going to be there, but then they're not.
Well, here is Vanessa Davis with B-List Celebrity.
I wondered when wish. You'll just change them again. A bigger fish grants your wish and you ditch me. Oh, last time I recovered nicely, but this is getting much too dicey for me. I realize that mentally I moved you from the A-list onto column B. The names of the people who ain't there for me. The no-show, never know when they're gonna come and go, you know. So you can move it on over to the end of the line with all the other name-dropping fools I can't find on my list. You knew the risk and used me. You're nothing but a B-list celebrity. Yeah. Nothing but a B-list celebrity. Yeah. I'm so over playing nice. I roll the dice with you every night and pray that I'm not wasting my own time. You take your time and work the room and say, I'll get there when I get there. Well, that's fair. But if you don't care, in the meantime, in the meantime, in the meantime, I moved you from the A-list onto column B. The names of the people who ain't there for me. The no-show, never know when they're gonna come and go. So you can move it on over to the end of the line with all the other name-dropping fools I can't find on the list. You knew the risk and used me. You're nothing but a B-list celebrity. Oh, nothing but a B-list celebrity. Oh, nothing but a B-list celebrity. Yeah.
All right, one more round of applause there for Vanessa. Folks, the show's going to continue here. We have next up, we've got Kevin Kross with us. Kevin, this is your first time being nominated for a Lexi. Is that right, sir?
Yes, sir, it is. Yeah.
Well, tell me what it means to you just to be recognized as a nominee and also in the rap category as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it means a ton being from Lexington and just kind of being involved in a lot of music with other local Lexington musicians and stuff. I'm very honored to have been had the support to be nominated in these categories for sure.
You know, you mentioned Lexington and the rap scene. In Lexington, I feel like there's a big rap scene here.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And to be, just involved in the rap scene and just to be included in all those names, when you were looking at the other nominees on the list, are you affiliated with any of those guys as far as like just friends, or have you ever done tracks with them?
So Tony Wavy is the name that I want to say. He's doing so much, and that's just on the heels of other things that are already in place. I mean, with what Divine Karama kind of has, and not even speaking of other artists, just people that are doing such things in the community. And I feel like he, with the nights that him and B Matt are doing monthly, the hip hop nights and stuff like that is just incredible. And that people are able to showcase talents and get in a positive space with other creative people and make music.
So the nomination of the project you have in Album of the Year is called Anxious, and the song we are going to hear for Song of the Year is Anxious Always. There's also a lot of anxiety going around right now around the holidays, especially the holiday that's happening tomorrow. It's very, for a lot of people, I would say. And if you're a late gift buyer, I would say that is. But what can you tell us about the album and this project?
So the album's Anxious Always, and I wrote this. We just talked about COVID. It's funny. I wrote the whole album in the middle of COVID, and I just had a kind of a culmination of all things anxiety with everything going on, and my release and a lot of artists' release is writing and funneling that into writing, and kind of needing to talk to somebody and find a little bit of help and address my anxiety and stuff like that. So,
what is it that you want somebody to get out of, the number one thing you want somebody to get out of this song we're about to hear?
This song that we're playing is Anxious Always, and it's definitely just the struggle with anxiety, but it kind of leads into some things that were going on in 2020 with the Black Lives Matter protests and the George Floyd stuff that was going on, and just it's about perspective. If I've had one word, it's about perspective and the people in my life, and kind of the perspective that I wanted them to take before they spoke. You know.
Well, I'm so excited to hear this. And folks, here is Kevin Kross with Anxious Always. We'll be back after the song.
This is your doctor, Dr. Dallas. I've tried reaching you a lot over the last month. I've decided that I can no longer keep you as my patient. I've done all that I can do for you. It's just not working, Kevin. I have not seen any progress here. Something is just getting in the way of this treatment. Throughout our sessions, I've had a sense that you aren't being fully honest with me. Truly honest with yourself. Look, I hope that someone can help you through the anxiety you've been experiencing. I'm sorry that I'm not the right person for the job right now. Be safe, Kevin.
Dr. Dallas, I'm telling you my feelings, man. I don't understand the difficulties in communication. And what's them pills inside the bottle in your hand? I need another dose of something different before I hit the fan. I need to know what is your plan. I'm pouring out emotions like running water dissolving in the pan. I'm in disbelief that you're not hearing what I'm saying. I'm about to lose my voice because I'm screaming over everything. And what's the point of these therapy sessions? I'm avoiding these lessons. I'm trying to confess that I'm a mess and I got stressing. I'm depressed. I got so many racing thoughts. I need a rest. I'm out of breath. Diagnose me with conditions. Now I am so pessimistic. Only medication working now is when I go ballistic. The pen and paper motivation is so altruistic. And at that point I realize I'm not so pacifistic. When it comes to winning wars against myself, the fight is cryptic. I need to get out of this mind frame. Always said when the time came, I do better at pulling myself out of mind game. Society planted so many gets out of my head, it's a high pain. With a crime chain, I'ma die in plain sight. If I try, then I might elaborate a little more. Let me get my thoughts together. Sorry, 2020 has presented it all. This is supposed to be the best year ever, but hold up, nah. Here's a virus that kills people. We're serving it up on a platter, and oh yeah, racism's still a laughing matter. Man, I think I strained another brainwave. Overthinking things, they stay up in my head space. Anxious always. I try to medicate up late all night. Think that I should meditate, man. I'm anxious always. My mind is like a cave. I'm headed towards the light, but I never will escape. I'm anxious always. I'm anxious always. I'm anxious always. Let's get back to the previous talk. I'm a Caucasian fella on a devious walk. I'm Prometheus. I still fire from people that squawk about how a rebel flag ain't a white sheet on a pole. Couple holes poked in the middle, it's the hatred of old. You hanged and you sold. People of color, you deranged in the soul. It pains me to know that you refuse to change what you hold. You tainted in cold, go unpainted in gold. You think you remain in control. You can't correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that it's right. These are the thoughts that keep me up at night. I just want to make a difference and it's worth a try. So I scribble it onto a page and speak it to a mic. Yeah, maybe these thoughts will help to change your mind or help to take some hate away somewhere on down the line. On the outside I act like I'm feeling fine, but inside my wires are tangled like a densely patterned labyrinth full of vines. I think I strained another brainwave. Overthinking things, they stay up in my head space. Anxious always. I try to medicate up late all night. Think that I should meditate, man. I'm anxious always. My mind is like a cave. I'm headed towards the light, but I never will escape. I'm anxious always. I'm anxious always. I'm anxious always. When I started off, this track was supposed to be about my levels of anxiety. It quickly changed, that's how it works. Had to address the situation going on outside my house, inside the nation. Many others stay silent, think it's the media's creation. You can only be naive or say that ignorance is bliss. So many times I had to face it. Bigotry, privilege, and hate. Too many people in America just take it and fake like it doesn't exist. But I say we must erase it. If you refuse to find perspective that the others have supplied, when it finally gets abolished, your membership is denied. You can keep screaming about freedom, but did you ever stop to think it's not the same for other people? I say, stop believing all the mess inside your rabbit holes of stress, whether you lean in brain. I think I straight another brain wave. Overthinking things, they stay in my headspace. Anxious always. I'm medicated up late all night. I think that I should meditate. I'm anxious always. My mind is a cave. I'm headed towards the light. I never will escape. Man, I'm anxious always. I'm anxious always.
Let's give it up for Kevin, everyone. That was outstanding. Goodness, so much talent in this room tonight.
No, I'm so impressed.
And to round out the Album of the Year category, we have in the studio with us Pittman, frontman and singer-songwriter D. Boone Pittman, and the Fugitives, who is no stranger to this category. And this year, his album Resurrection Noise has graced the album category once again. Let's give it up for Daryl Pittman, everybody.
In a moment, we are going to hear Love and Floods and Other Natural Disasters from this album. And Daryl, this one was centered around a couple of different themes that are near and dear to your heart, correct?
The album, absolutely, yes. The song is kind of a spin-off off one of those themes, but I wrote a lot about the Eastern Kentucky floods because that's what was going on. That's what was hot in the news when I sat down and I did some songwriting for that season of my life. And the other thing that was going on was my father had passed away, so there's a few songs on the project that I'm just kind of remembering some stories from Dad and just trying to capture that in music and honor him in some way. Love and Floods, the song specifically, is really a fictional story of just this dude. He's in a toxic relationship, and he's watching the news. He sees the floods happening. He's like, you know what? Life's too short to be miserable. There's people having a really hard time out there. I'm going to move on with my life. It's kind of an oxymoron. It's a feel-good breakup tune.
Yeah, and it's great.
It is. Now, did you get a chance to see the flood disaster? Go down there?
In
look
person?
At it? Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. I actually grew up in that part of the world. Not quite as far as where most of the devastation was, like with Jackson and Hyden and some of those areas. I haven't made it out that far out yet. But I've seen lots of footage, especially when I was digging through footage, putting the music videos for East of Ravenna together. And that's really the primary reason I wanted to do this project, was to keep our attention focused on that part of the world. There's still so many people trying to get back into their homes. Yeah. And it's going to be going on for another couple years. And we're just so good about moving on to the next thing, natural disaster-wise, that we forget. You know, like all those folks in Western Kentucky that got hit by the tornadoes, they're still trying to get back into their homes. So you know, these folks, they all still need our help financially, physically, whatever way, whatever resource we can throw at them. So that's really what I was trying to do.
Now, Daryl, you are also nominated for other Lexi Music Awards. Can you talk about what other Lexis that you've been nominated for?
This year, I think I'm up for Americana Folk.
Americana Folk.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah,
So
I love that category because it kind of captures everything, and Resurrection Noise is a very eclectic album anyway, so that's perfect.
Now, the audience didn't hear this because we were talking about this off air. You said that during COVID, you picked up a new skill. You took a class in flat guitar picking.
I took a class in flat picking. Yeah, so I wanted to learn how to pick fast, like. Gosh, I can't think of the guy's name now.
Billy Strings.
Billy Strings, thank you. Yeah, yeah. He's like been the new inspiration for all these flat pickers coming out of the woodwork. So I wanted to learn how to pick faster. I've been playing guitar my whole life, but I never could play like that, and I wanted to pick up a new skill. So during COVID, I did some Zoom lessons. Some cat out of North Carolina was teaching me some things.
Did you get a chance to incorporate that new skill into your new project?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Well, hopefully we're going to hear it in this song that we're going to be playing, right?
I don't know. I don't think you'll hear a lot of flat picking on Love and Floods. There's more dobro stuff but you'll like it, I think.
Oh, I'm sure we will. Well, folks, ladies and gentlemen, here is D. Boone Pittman. I'm trying to just abbreviate your name altogether.
I've got some typos on the script.
And the Fugitives with a Renee favorite, Love and Floods and Other Natural Disasters. And right after that, you're going to hear a doubleheader. Taylor Hughes nominated for Song of the Year. So we're going to play her song, Jesus and Jail. That's not a typo, is it? Jesus in Jail.
No, that's it.
Okay. Well, folks, enjoy the song with D. Boone Pittman with Love and Floods and Other Natural Disasters. We'll be right back.
got loose living in your dream. Felt just like abuse all that time. Around my neck was a noose and a gold chain. Well, no one can say that I didn't try. Got nothing left, I can't even cry. I guess it's just time for us to say goodbye to the blame. But I wondered if you know that while we're sorting through our stuff, there are homes back in the east, but lost it all back in the flood. Well, I'm no good with words, I'm talking about what's in my head or what we said. None of that really mattered. Oh, but if I could write a song and make it all make sense, I'd write about love and bugs, another natural disaster. Well, I want you to know, I know you did the best you could. There were times I thought you would be the woman of my dreams. Yeah, blame it on my restless heart, blame it on my selfishness, blame it all on me, darling, you're just mean. I watched it on my phone as our whole world was melting down. I watched those waters rise as I watched our true love drown. Well, I'm no good with words, talking about what's in my head or what we said. None of that really mattered. Oh, but if I could write a song and make it all make sense, I'd write about love, floods, another natural disaster. Well, I'm no good with words, we're talking about what's in my head or what we said, 'cause none of that really mattered. Oh, but if I could write a song and make it all make sense, I'd write about love, floods, another natural disaster. Well, I'm no good with words, we're talking about what's in my head or what we say, 'cause none of that really matters. Oh, but if I could write a song and make it all make sense, I'd write about love and floods and other natural disasters. I'd write about love and floods and other natural disasters. I'd write about love and floods and other natural disasters.
Church pew like a cloud of smoke. I was out all damn night doing God only knows. Never even made it home. Where last night's hair in a second coat of that carbon black mascara. Lord bless my soul. Jesus in jail. If I take an extra step of that communion wine, the Holy Ghost might save my sins or kill this hangover of mine. My rowdy ways have flashed a few blue lights. Come judgment day, gonna need an alibi. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my woeful call. Oh, the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus and jail. I'm a repeat offender, a good old-fashioned sinner. So Lord, I surrender. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head near the cross, sending up my wordful call. Oh, the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus in jail. Jesus in jail. I'm somewhere between Jesus in jail.
That was Taylor Hughes with Jesus in Jail. Let's give it up for both Boone Pittman and Taylor Hughes. That was amazing. That was a great country block there we had. So we're back on Overtones Live Off the Cuff Collab Show with Renee Cobb and Adam Banks. You just heard Lexi Song of the Year nominee Taylor Hughes with Jesus in Jail. And Taylor's not in the studio with us. We're going to Photoshop her into the photos, though, tonight. But she's performing in Nashville this evening, and I wanted to do a shout-out and thank her for all she does in making this Lexington community so wonderful and enjoyable. Taylor's also, like Trish and Vanessa and Rags and Riches here, nominated in several other categories, including country, singer-songwriter, and female vocalist. So let's give it up for Taylor Hughes, everybody.
That's impressive. I love that. And as Renee mentioned, we have now moved into the Song of the Year category, and we also have in the studio this evening Trish, Torline, and Andrew Moore, who have added their time and efforts in coming in hot with a couple of singles that have been nominated for Song of the Year. So to both of you, welcome to the show.
Yay.
Andrew, let's start with you. You are also a multiple nominee this year, so tell us where else we will see your name on the list of nominees this year.
I'm surrounded by a really cool band. So we're in the pop category and cover and variety category as a band, as well as the Song of the Year. And then our guitar player is nominated for the Guitar Award. Our sax player is nominated for the Brass and Wind Award. And I'm nominated for keyboards.
Well, that makes several, too. So just also went into the Hall of Fame here with everybody else that's in the studio.
Yes.
Great job.
That's amazing. So your band, it's Andrew Moore and Hooch.
Yep.
Now, can you tell me where Hooch come from?
Sure.
Yeah.
I used to be in the hospitality business.
Yeah.
I'm from Kentucky, of course, but I lived in upstate New York for a long time, and we had a speakeasy that we ran. And the drink of the speakeasy was Hooch, and we needed a band for the speakeasy, and we called it Hooch and just started playing music. So I drug that name on back to Kentucky and found a bunch of good old boys and good buddies, and now it's Andrew Moore and Hooch.
Awesome.
I love it how names just kind of come up. And you all have been hot recently. And I can say that Renee has been enjoying your Facebook Live performances from Jeff Ruby's and from other venues. Yeah. That's a fancy venue. And she tells me you play a wonderful piano. What else can you tell us about your band and how you came to be on this year's list of honorees?
We're really blessed, and I'm very blessed to be able to play with all these guys. The band members that I'm playing with are all tremendous. The saxophone player is a monster. The bass player, they all are. I became friends with the bass player just jamming at a gig somewhere for the heck of it. And then next thing you know, we start gathering up some musicians, and the band was formed, and we started writing music because we felt like it, and it all just kind of fell together very, very organically.
I tickle the ivory a little bit every now and then.
Oh, I did not know that.
I mean, it's nothing to like get crazy over. I can play like one or two songs. But I love asking musicians this who play multiple instruments. What's your favorite to play out of everything that you play?
Piano.
Yeah, because it's the most beautiful. It really might be, besides the guitar, it might be the most beautiful sounding instrument that I've ever heard.
Very versatile.
Yes. So we're going to hear a song today, and this song is called Hey Dad. Mm-hmm. What can you tell us about the specific song that has found its most awesome way into the Lexis this year? Tell us about Hey Dad and how it come about.
So we have actually 16 songs coming out this year.
16?
This is the first. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is the first
Been busy.
one. And
slackers.
One of the songs on the album is called Spaceman, and it's about my oldest son. I've got 3 sons. My middle son heard the song, he liked it, and naturally he got a little jealous, I think, because he didn't have a song about him. So he came up to me, I'm sitting at the piano just playing at the house. He said, "Hey Dad, will you write a song for me?" And I said, "Yeah, buddy, sit down." And we sat down. And actually, I recorded him saying that, and that's how the song kind of starts. So that's what Hey Dad's about. He's since he was born, he's got some vision problems and stuff. So you'll see hints of that through the song and stuff. But he's the most outgoing, joyful kid to ever be around you'd ever meet. So this song goes out to Hendrix, and it's his.
So here is Andrew Moore and Hooch with Hey Dad. We're so glad to have you here.
Thanks.
Hey Dad, write a song for me.
outside, 'cause I'm on your team. My day off, you know what that means. Waffle House and trampolines. There's a playground, let's go swing. World is beautiful, blue skies and the trees. Time is so wonderful, love everyone that I need. I can see clearer than everyone older than me. This world is beautiful, and I'm as strong as can be. Hey, Dad, write a song for me. Hold out your arms and catch me. Watch this, Dad. Watch me. Hey, Dad, write a song for me.
I love you, Dad.
Oh, that was so good. I'm crying now. That was a little unexpected. Wow. And Andrew, that was your son, right? Oh, what a beautiful song. That was Hey Dad from Andrew Moore and Hooch, nominated for Song of the Year. And before that, we heard Girls Night Out. And some of you ladies might be having a Girls Night Out for Valentine's Day. And if you are, this song is for you.
Valentine's Day today, isn't it?
It is tomorrow. So here's a song nominated for Song of the Year. That was Girls Night Out by Trish Torline. I just want to say a few things about Trish. She is the one most valued by almost here in the room, along with Vanessa, to be on the J. Flippin Music Educator Award nominees list for two other stellar educators of music in this area, which is Trip Bratton and Polly Felice. And can we just give it up for the music educators of the world? Adam, and very interesting tidbit about people on this list and in the room is that Trip and Trish and Warren and I all went to the UK School of Music together at the same time. And this is where we received our stellar music educations from the likes of Dr. Sarah Holroyd and Dr. William Harry Clark. And to me, this really speaks to the legacy of music in Lexington. So I'm just really happy to have you on the list this year. And Trish, where else have we seen you on the list this year? Because you are also a multi-nominee.
That's what they tell me. Yeah, no. I am beyond humbled and honored. It's something I just truly did not expect. And so I'm still keep pinching myself. So I'm very thankful.
Well, I want to ask you, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
You released an album this year, and off this album came one song that clearly emerged as the favorite, which was Girls Night Out. It's a lot of fun to watch you perform this song and watch others in the audience kind of join in on the background vocals. And she took it to the Nashville open mic that we had last year. But Trish, why do you think people like this song so much, specifically ladies?
Because they want a girls' night out. You know, the song is all about friendship and staying connected. And, you know, as we get older, we have a tendency to separate from people that we're very close to and our besties, just because life gets in the way. And the song celebrates just the opposite, just getting together and putting life aside and going out with the girls and having a good time. And I think that's why all the ladies join in and they like it, because it's something they relate to it, and they just have fun with it. It's just fun.
Trish, were you inspired when you was writing this song, when you come up with the idea of this song, were you inspired by your own group of friends?
Yes. I actually was. I was just sitting on the couch, and it was a football game maybe when I first thought about it, and I just thinking about UK and all my friends that I had, in band and
Earlier days.
and things that we would go out and do. I mean, we'd all hop in the car on Saturday night, drive up Cincinnati, and then come right back down. I mean, things I'm asleep at 10 o'clock every night now, but and you just start remembering those days, and I start thinking, man, wouldn't it be great to just hop in a car and just go somewhere with my best friends, and then I just started thinking, how sweet it is to have a little fun, and I'm like, and as they say, now the rest of the story. It just kind of unfolded, and so like the second verse, it's kind of painted in a club picture, and I remember places we would go to. One of the places in Cincinnati was the Blind Lemon. We'd always call it the visually impaired citrus fruit.
Politically correct.
Yeah, but I mean, I was just sitting there on the couch missing those days and missing those girls.
Yeah.
And the song came out of it, and the more I shared it with people, I started hearing the same thing from other women. With life as such as it is, and things that happen in our daily lives, and I'm sure there's a guy version of it as well. We have so much of life that sometimes we don't leave room for margin, right? If we're typing, we go to the edge of the page or the extreme top and bottom of the page, right? Because we don't want it. Heaven forbid we go to another page. We've got to get it all on that one page, and so we cram so much into a day that we don't leave room for anything else, and we just overflow and get tired and that kind of things, and I need to get off my soapbox. So it celebrates staying connected with your friends and going out and just having a good time.
Just for me, so I don't have to be Miss Busy Bee.
Well, we've had a great time tonight.
Yes, we have.
And I'm so thankful for all of you. We're going to end the show on Rags and Rich's Smoothie, which is also off of their nominated album for year. I'm just really appreciative of the female camaraderie in Lexington. And I thank you, Trish, for celebrating that, and Vanessa, for you to always bring in your music. Thanks to all of you for being with us here tonight with this special edition of Overtones Live for the Lexington Music Awards preview show. Adam, this is a great place to end this edition, and we, of course, thank you and our listening audience for making a choice to listen locally this evening. And until next week, this is Renee Cobb.
And I'm Adam Banks.
And we're working in concert each and every week to bring you the best this great state of Kentucky has to offer music fans, reminding you that where words fail, music always speaks.
Have a great week filled with music, family, friends, and lots of love.
Listen locally, and happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Lord have mercy, I'm a little thirsty here on Ocean Drive. Cause I can't keep my cool out by this pool, watching you go for a dive. Cold red, my eyes stuck to you like glue. If I got my hands on you, they might be too. Where my mind is going now should be taboo. Tell me, babe, what I gotta do for you to be my little smoothie. Burning up for you, come cool me. Write down your strawberries in the summer. Your vision is a stunner, so let's get down, get grooving right now. Your attention I demand, the lack of it I can't stand. When I saw you wearing that blue dress, now we're laying in the sand. I'm acting like I'm the man when I'm really trying hard to impress. Cold red, my eyes stuck to you like glue. If I got my hands on you, they might be too. Where my mind is going now should be taboo. Tell me, babe, what I gotta do for you to be my little smoothie.